the vlog of the day, what am I going to be talking about is how to level up in your 30s. Well, they say the 20s are the year, or is the year of self-discovery. I like to say the 30s is like the year of, you've gone past discovering bits and pieces of yourself, but you're fully evolving to being your own person. So there's certain things that you should do to level up in your 30s, meaning to say that you're spreading your wings, you're discovering yourself, you're getting to know more about yourself, and you're loving yourself. So if you're in your 30s, this is what for people in the 30s, these are things you need to do to level up. And if you're not doing it, you gotta pay attention to what I'm going to be saying. The first thing is to be happy. Now, 20s are literally the years where you're trying to discover yourself, trying to get into work. In your 30s, some people might not even have started working in their dream job, but 30s should be a more balanced year. You should be happy with life. You should take things easy as much as you're probably trying to meet up with the demands of life. The first thing and the first rule, like I said, is try to be happy. Combined with happiness is getting enough rest. Because of the fast-paced world we live in, there's so much hush and buzz, and people are really trying to beat traffic, but you should try to get enough rest for your body. That's if you're in your 30s. Now, I said it, happy and sleep. The next thing is to pursue a dream, a long life dream. If it's writing a book, if it's starting a family, if it's getting a house, that thing or that house you probably could not get in your 20s because you couldn't afford it, but in your 30s you're probably able to afford a monthly income, so you should be able to save money towards that dream. If it's getting a house, if it is writing a book, you ask me and say, why do I need to write a book? I mean, what do I need to write a book for? You need to write a book because it will help you realize how far you have come. Some people wait to their 50s or their 60s to start writing a book, but from 30s you can start journaling all your experience that you've had from when you were a kid, and you just never can tell what will come of it. So if you're thinking of probably writing a book, if it's probably thinking of getting married, you probably didn't get married in your 20s and your 30s, it's a good year to pursue that dream. So the first thing, like I said, is to be happy and get enough sleep. The next thing is to pursue a goal. Set the long-term goals aside. Set the short-term goals aside, the ones you can achieve in say 2-3 months, the ones you can achieve say in 6 months, and the ones you can achieve in 2 to 3 years. So that's the second one. The third one is, guess what? Savings. Savings is very, very important. Thank God for so much information about savings. A lot of people are now looking for ways to not just have money in the bank, but actually save and invest. Now, there's no way you can actually achieve those goals if you don't save or you don't invest those goals. You have to put your money in stock. Stocks are no longer for people in their 60s or 70s and people that are old, and but now is the time. Your 30s is a good year. Now, the mistake we made, our generation made, or maybe past generation, was that they didn't get the financial information that they needed regards to saving and investment. So a lot of people bought houses in their 50s, 60s, but it's not too late. If you couldn't do that in your 20s, this is a great time to do that. It's a great time to invest, not just saving, putting money in the bank, that at the end of the day, how much is the percentage that will come out of it? Is to actually invest. And there's so many, there's short-term investment, there's long-term investment, there's a whole lot. Just do your research. So that's what I just said. Make sure you look for a way to save and invest. The next thing is to cultivate relationships. If you have people who can motivate you, people in your circle, they say social capital is everything. So if you have the right set of people in the right place, it helps you to get your goals or to get to the place you want to get to faster. So it's important to learn how to network with people. Learn to meet people in the right places. If you're someone that doesn't like to go out, I don't know how you're going to do it, but you have to learn to network, to meet people, to just try and develop on relationships. And also if it's family relationships, this is the year, or the 30s are the year where you are just getting better, evolving, becoming a bigger person, becoming a more matured person. So it's just a time for you to actually build solid relationships with family, with friends. Some people I know don't have really good relationships with their family, but it's important in the workplace to get the necessary contact and the necessary connections that you need to help you in your workplace, or if you're an entrepreneur, to help you otherwise. I must say, the next thing is try not to give a shit. That's what I said. Sometimes in the 30s, you want to please everyone. You want to try and, I have to please this family member. I want to try and, please this person. But you must also realize that because you are coming into your own person, you need to have standards. You need to try not to please everyone, but try to live for yourself. So by the time you enter 40s, you don't have too much pressure, because a lot of people, the pressure they face is because from the beginning they haven't learned to say no to the pressure of family, to the pressure of demands. Probably they have a mother and a father who is not so financially, capable, and once our parents or some parents get to it, they just feel like, you have to take care of me. So from the 30s, you need to, even from 20s, but right at the 30s where you're a bit more matured, it's important that you learn to stand your ground on what you can take and what you cannot take. It just help you balance out, because you're still trying to grow in the workplace. You've achieved a certain level of success and you want to achieve more. So if you do not reduce all that shit that is thrown at you, probably will not be able to balance out at the end of the day. So like I said, I mentioned investment. Yes, I think I mentioned exercising. Exercising is really, really important. In your 30s, you want to stay fit. You want to eat the right kind of food, because the kind of food you eat will determine how you end up in your 40s and in your 50s and even in your 60s and even in your 70s. So if you've not set the right precedents in your 20s, it's going to be very hard for you to set the right precedents, and it's going to definitely should be a time where you get rid of all the bad habits you've probably incurred from your 20s. So eat right, eat healthy. If you need to join a fitness club, if you need to go out to meet people, if you need to walk, there are a lot of things that you can do to get back on track to help your exercise regime and your routine. So guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on my YouTube channel. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.